Sister Wives Christine Woolley exposes on Robyn's toxic agenda and Kody's cruelty in leaked excerpts. In a bombshell series of leaked excerpts and behind-the-scenes revelations, Christine Brown Woolley has once again taken center stage in the ongoing Sister Wives drama. This time, she's pulling no punches. What Christine has revealed about Robyn's toxic behavior and Kody's long-standing cruelty is already shaking the fanbase to its core. Let's begin with what's truly jaw-dropping, Christine's raw admission about how deeply Robyn's entry into the Brown family impacted everything. According to Christine, the moment Robyn walked in, the family dynamic shifted in a way that never recovered. It wasn't just another wife joining the plural family. It was, as Christine described it, a slow and calculated invasion. She claims that Robyn, from the beginning, carried a very different energy. While Janelle and Mary were always struggling to adapt to the polygamous lifestyle with mutual respect and compromise, Robyn entered the family expecting special treatment and got it. Christine didn't mince words. In the leaked excerpt, she allegedly states, Robyn knew how to play the game. She played innocent, overwhelmed, fragile, and it worked. Kody fell for it, and the rest of us became invisible. Christine reveals that Robyn wasn't just a passive participant in the breakdown of the Brown family, she was an active force. According to her, Robyn pushed a subtle but consistent narrative that painted her as the victim while simultaneously making the other wives seem unreasonable or jealous. And Kody? He bought into it completely. This toxic agenda, as Christine calls it, led to a power imbalance that poisoned every attempt at unity. While the family once gathered for dinners and discussions as equals, Robyn's preferences slowly began dictating the tone of every family decision. Christine recalls moments where Kody would postpone or cancel important family events if Robyn wasn't emotionally ready or if she felt uncomfortable. One chilling detail Christine shares is how Kody began policing the other wives' interactions with Robyn. We had to walk on eggshells, she says. We couldn't question her, couldn't challenge her, couldn't even joke around if it might offend her. And if we did, Kody would lash out, not at Robyn, but at us. This leads directly to Kody's cruelty. Christine, who for years kept a composed and loyal front on the show, now says that much of her pain was edited out or simply ignored. People saw the passive aggression, the cold shoulder. What they didn't see was how Kody would gaslight us behind the scenes. According to Christine, Kody repeatedly made her feel like she was the problem. If she voiced discomfort, she was being dramatic. If she wanted affection, she was being needy. If she asked questions about family finances or decisions, she was being disrespectful. And Robyn never had to deal with any of that. In one excerpt, Christine recounts a moment that marked the beginning of the end for her. During a tense family meeting, she tried to bring up how neglected she felt, especially in the presence of Robyn. Kody cut her off mid-sentence and reportedly said, "You've always been difficult. Maybe that's why I spend more time with Robyn. She knows how to make me feel appreciated." That line broke her. Christine said she sat there stunned while Robyn remained silent, eyes down, playing the role of the misunderstood wife. It was cruel, Christine said. Not just the words, but the way he weaponized our history against me. Christine also explains that Kody's cruelty wasn't always loud. Often, it was in the silence, the ignored messages, the empty anniversaries, the absence at her children's milestones. He used withdrawal as punishment, she revealed. If you didn't agree with him or if you pushed back, he'd simply stop showing up for you, for the kids, for anything. The emotional damage wasn't isolated to Christine alone. She points out how her children noticed everything. My kids started asking why Dad never came around. They saw how he laughed with Robyn's kids, how he took them on trips, how he prioritized them. And they felt abandoned. Christine believes this favoritism was strategic on Robyn's part. It was always our kids, our house, our version of the family. The rest of us became outsiders. Christine even describes how Robyn would sometimes withhold information or communicate important family details only through Kody, isolating the other wives even more. The most alarming part of the leaked content? Christine alleges that Robyn and Kody had secret discussions about potentially dissolving the family structure long before things publicly fell apart. According to her, They had conversations about legal options, finances, and even moving away from the other wives before any of us knew what was happening. This wasn't a collapse, it was a plan. Christine reflects on how liberating it felt once she finally left. I felt like I could breathe again, she says. I had been living in a system where love was conditional, presence was strategic, and honesty was punished. She talks about finding love again with David Woolley, someone who, she says, doesn't treat affection like a reward you earn. It's just there. It's consistent. But Christine isn't sharing all of this to play the victim. She says she wants the truth to be out there for the sake of healing. I'm not angry anymore, but I won't let them rewrite history. What happened happened. And people deserve to know it. She even expresses sadness for the other wives, especially Janelle, who she says was caught between loyalty to the family and the pain of reality. Christine hopes her story encourages others to stop settling for emotional scraps in the name of family unity. Fans of Sister Wives are already reacting. Many are expressing outrage over how long Christine stayed quiet and endured the emotional abuse. Others are revisiting old episodes with new eyes, spotting the subtle moments where Christine's smile didn't quite reach her eyes, or where Robyn's tears conveniently shifted blame. Even Mary, who has long had a tense relationship with Christine, is reportedly reevaluating her own history with the family. Sources close to the family suggest that Mary has privately reached out to Christine, acknowledging that they both were victims of the same toxic system. So, what happens next? Christine makes it clear that she's not trying to reignite drama. Her goal is peace and truth. But with more excerpts possibly set to leak, the rest of the Brown family might be forced to finally confront the reality they've spent years ignoring. And fans? They're not holding back. Social media is flooded with support for Christine and growing criticism toward Robyn and Kody. Hashtags like Team Christine and Expose the Browns are trending. Viewers are demanding that TLC stop glorifying the happy plural marriage narrative and instead give space to the stories of pain, control, and survival that have defined so much of the show's real story. In the end, Christine's revelations aren't just about drama, they're about reclaiming power. For years, she smiled through pain, played the role, and put the family first. Now, she's putting the truth first. And it's something